Alright guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're also going to talk about Filecoin, and we're going to take a look at the wing and all that good stuff. Okay, so if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes, right? Make sure to join my public Telegram group, link in the description and all that good stuff. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to show up, right? And we're going to talk about Filecoin and the potential breakout we could get to the upside, potential 2,000% gain from our entry, just about $22 to $24. So we could be looking for some massive gains going like in Q2, right? As we did with EGLD and basically Kusama and many other alt, right? So we just buy the dip, let it run, buy the bottom right here and all that good stuff. Don't worry about the move to the upside. Sell the top, buy the dip, sell the top, buy the dip, and let it run, right? So Filecoin, one of our top performing coin over the last few weeks since like early February, right? So hey, what's up, Linkspin? Thanks a lot for tuning in. International Inter Milan Canada in the house. A Quiet Cook in the house. Thanks a lot. Quiet Cook. Ernest in the house. Thanks a lot, man. So hopefully you guys enjoying all that good stuff, right? So now, before we talk about Bitcoin, okay, let's go ahead and dive into the analysis for Filecoin, right? So Filecoin, if you notice well, we had a special live stream regarding Filecoin back in like late January, right there before we get the breakout above our 21 EMA on a 2-day basis. So what we said was like, if we break above if we break above 25, that's it, we're gonna moon. Okay, we played it well. One of the reasons why I was so confident this sucker gonna be pumping is like, we played it multiple times, guys. Same exact setup on EGLD, right? On FTM. Okay, so all three setups, right, got the same bottom formation. Okay, they break out, move sideways, three-way move, pull back, and then pump to the upside and all that good stuff, right? So sucker is looking pretty healthy. We could be looking for a potential move all the way up to $400 basically, which is going to give us a 20x 2,000% gain, right? If you take a look at it right here, 10,000% gain, not 2,000, but nearly, okay, nearly 2,000, okay, give or take, right there. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna be able to pump all the way up to like $400 before end of the summer. I don't think like we're gonna get there like a next quarter. I mean, this quarter, the quarter is already done, right? We got 5 days to go, but over the next like a few weeks, we definitely could trend to the upside all the way up to $500. Hopefully we can get there before end of the next quarter and all of that good stuff, so we can move on to the next like a 2,000% gain and all that good stuff, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, what we said yesterday on the hourly, we're gonna start off on the hourly, right? So last time we analyzed Bitcoin was like 24 hours ago, right here, right there. Okay, what we said was that we're gonna drop down, three-way move, and we're gonna try to retest the 1 hour 100 EMA. Bang, guys. We're not there yet, but we you get the concept. The concept is like, sucker wasn't gonna keep dropping to the downside. We're gonna get another move to the upside, right? So the 1 hour 100 EMA, it is just about like 54 right now. That's what we said. We could be looking for like 53.7, right, up to like 54.5, and we just hit like 53.8 right there. Okay, last night, just about like, let's say 10 hours ago, something like that, right? We hit 53.7. Beautiful move. Now we're getting a beautiful support from the 21 EMA. So what we could anticipate, a correction right here. Even if we pump to the 1 hour 100 EMA, it is likely to get rejected, right? And another retest of the 21 EMA. So we could be anticipating a potential double bottom, double top, and let the bulls make a decision if they're strong enough to continue the uptrend, we're gonna be you know, seeing more pump. If bears are strong enough, they're gonna basically retest the bottom, and we're gonna see you know, what we're gonna get in this range, right? But the concept was like to take it to the upside right here. So definitely we could be expecting a potential rejection, right? So now let's take a look at BTC on a 2-day basis. On a 2-day basis, as I said, guys, our best friend, right, during the bull market going to be our 2-day 21 EMA. It is still doing us a giving us a beautiful support right here, right, late January, right, late February and late March. So sucker is getting the job done. Okay, every end of the month, sucker is basically you know, supporting the price from dipping lower. All right, something to keep in mind. Can we drop lower? Yes. Okay, but I don't think like we're gonna stay too long in this range. It could be just a potential wedge pattern. We could anticipate if and only if we break below like a 50k. But right now this guy is pretty bullish. Okay, if you remember well, back in late November, I was expecting also sucker to retrace all the way down to like a 17.1 again, but it did not. Okay, that's why we started buying the dip at, you know, 18k, just in case we do not basically retest like a 17.2 right here, right? So that could be the case also in this range. We could be saying, hey, we can retest like a 48, 46 range, but this sucker might not let that happen. Okay, so you take a look at the 3-day time frame. We could use the 3-day 21 to, you know, to make a good case. We could dip down to a 48, but I don't think it is going to be a big deal for the bulls. Bulls are looking to buy cheaper anyway. Any dips down just going to be a plus, right, for the bulls, right? They're going to be buying all the dips, right? Something to basically keep in mind. Hey, what's up, K4 Liberty? So that's it for Bitcoin. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin on a 3 weeks time frame. So the 3 weeks time frame, as we said, if we open the new cycle, we'd likely to see a high volatility just because we got a big wick to the upside, and most of the time BTC loves to go back and retest 50% of the you know, the rejection wick, which is going to be right around like 57 to 58 range right there. So definitely bulls gonna be retesting 57 to 58. We just don't know if sucker gonna basically pump like to a 57, 58 right now, or if, you know, we're gonna get the drop and do something like that, right? But we're gonna take a look at it later on, right? I don't have no directional prediction regarding when we're gonna retest it, but we know we're gonna retest it, right? That's the takeaway. Now let's take a look at the 50-day cycle. The 50-day cycle could flip bullish, guys. So something to keep in mind, guys. I don't think this cycle gonna close red, and we need to close above 55,906. 55,906. Okay. So we need to close above 55,906 by April 10th. So we got 2 weeks to go. Okay, we got 2 weeks to go to get the job done. This cycle could be different, right? Just because the sell volume is low right here, even if we close the cycle red, it might not impact the uptrend. You see what I'm saying? Because low sell volume on a macro cycle, it is going to be always bullish. Okay, low sell volume macro cycle, always most of the time, not always, but I would say most of the time, right? As you can see right here, we got a low sell volume back in May 2020, and you know what happened back in May 2020, right, till July 18th, right? That cycle, that's when altcoin been pumping, right? And if you notice well, the cycle right here since like mid-February, late February, what happened, right? Altcoin been pumping, right? So if you notice well, the cycle right here, that's when the cycle of July 19th, right, to through September 6th, that's when altcoin started dumping. Okay, so alt really started dumping like, you know, mid-August. Okay, so which is basically in the same cycle of the 50-day cycle in this range, because it got covered right within this 50 days. So something to keep in mind, we could see once again a potential Bitcoin breakout, you know, the next few 50-day cycles, right? The next 100 days, and altcoin could be suffering within the next like 50 to 100 days, right? If, you know, they do not, you know, break out with BTC, something to just keep in mind. But it doesn't mean it is going to be a bear market for the alt, right? It is just going to be a correction, right? Because they've been going up a lot, right? A lot, right? So, thanks a lot, successful investor. Thanks a lot for tuning in. K for Liberty in the house. Thanks a lot for tuning in. The beast of the chart. Send crypto. Yeah, man, I'm giving you one of the best analysis, guys. And you guys know that, right? So hopefully you guys taking advantage of these, you know, 1000% gains and all that good stuff. No one is giving you these type of setups like Send Crypto, man. People give you 10% gain. Send Crypto gives you you know, 10x moves, guys. Filecoin from basically 22, we're gonna be looking for $222 all the way up to $400, guys. That's don't worry about this arrow. Don't worry about this arrow, okay? It was just before the moon boys see it and then say, oh, we're gonna dump at 400. It's just a rejection. I mean, all-time high we're gonna be looking for over the next like a few days and so on. Sucker is pumping like crazy. Let's go back on the 6-hour time frame. So we're done with BTC. Next coin we're gonna talk about, it is going to be Wing, WING, right? So we're gonna talk about it next, right? So file, beautiful move right here, right? Pump to the upside. Nice. Okay, 114. If you take a look at the extension of the previous move right here, if like we're going to be expecting 1-to-1 extension, we could be looking at 1-to-1 extension. We could be looking at 140 next, like a potential rejection. 1.618 extension going to be $200. Okay, 1.27 going to be 169. All right. But we got all the targets already in our premium, so we know exactly what we're looking for, right? So if you want to get the exact target what we're looking for, make sure to join the premium group so you can get our alt setup. Our February setups are doing phenomenal, okay? Our March setups, they doing great, and I'm about to get my April setups, guys. The April setup, they're gonna just like go crazy, okay? Like the April setup, they so aggressive right now, okay? They're all above like certain level I've been looking for, and they're ready to go ballistic, okay? So I haven't even sent that video yet, okay? I'm working on it, right? Low market cap, total market cap of my April setups going to be just about like 400 million, okay? My March setups, you know, market cap is just about 300 million, right? I think my February setups or market cap was like 100 million. Okay, so but you know, market is going up, so I gotta keep up with the momentum too, right? But right now, you take a look at my February setups. You know, you take a look at Harmony, right? Not Harmony, but CHR or like FET. You know, they doing phenomenal. Okay, they doing great, right? So K for Liberty, thanks a lot for tuning in. My opinion on a great second quarter coin on Coinbase. To be honest, I don't even know what other coins available on Coinbase. To be honest, the only time I'm using Coinbase is like when I'm cashing out, right? But I will answer your question next live stream, right? And I will look. I think Band is on Coinbase, right? Band. Yeah, Band USD is on Coinbase. It has a great setup on BTC. Band or Balancer. Let's see Band BTC first. Okay, yeah, I like the setup versus BTC, but the thing is it did not drop, you know, back to the March prices. That's my only concern. I'm very bullish on it, but I know the you know, I know the potential of you know, the bearish potential. Okay, so something to keep in mind. All right, let's take a look at I think Balancer is also on Coinbase. Not sure, but let's see. Yeah, Balancer is on Coinbase. I'm very bullish on BAL, right? BAL. So very bullish on BAL. Yeah, it is a potential 5x move, right? BAL USD is just about like $13. I'm looking at like up to $75, right? So $80, depending how BTC is going to be performing. If we're going to be going up to going back to August high, right, which is like just about 30,000, and which is going to be 250% gain, and BTC at 100k, you're looking at like Balancer going 5x, right? So Filecoin was on Coinbase already, so I intentionally knew Filecoin was on Coinbase, so before I gave that one, right? But let's see. So thanks a lot for the super chat, right? Thanks a lot, man. K for Liberty. All right, guys. So I'm gonna keep it very short today, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin next. You guys know I'm bullish on Litecoin. Hopefully you guys saw watch my last Litecoin short video update, right? Where we talk about Litecoin on a 3-day basis, and we're getting a nice support right here. So we broke it. That's not good at all, right? It means like we could drop a little bit lower, right? And if that's the case, we could be looking for a zigzag formation like that. Okay, that's the only, you know, it means like the correction just gonna last longer. It doesn't mean like we're not gonna, you know, hit our target above like you know, $500, $600 and all of that good stuff. Our macro target for Litecoin hasn't changed, okay, all the way up to $2,500, right? So something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and take a look at Link looking pretty bullish at the same time, right? Right here, nice double bottom, right? The bearish setup is like we could get a zigzag formation. That's the only bearish setup for Link, okay? But the uptrend, if we're going to be looking for one-to-one extension of the previous move right here, we could just be looking for potentially up to like $75, right? If we're going to be correcting, you know, if we finish the correction right here. We just don't know how long the correction gonna last, because sucker could do something like this and pump to the upside, just like the type of correction we got right here, okay, before pumping to the upside. So the entire range right here is just right now just correcting. We don't know what type of correction we're gonna get exactly, but we know the directional move is up, okay, regardless how elongated our C wave going to be. Even if we drop all the way down to 16, bang, okay, the directional move is still going to be like buy the dip, right? So let's take a look at EGLD. EGLD, it is one of the reasons why I gave you guys Filecoin. If you notice well, EGLD, I told you guys back in October, November, you know, sucker is going to the moon, right? So we got in right here, guys, $7 at the very bottom. Same thing as we did with Filecoin. You get one of the best analysis. You know, you don't get like hype things, right? You buy the dip, you sit tight, relax, you take a look at EGLD, guys. All you do is huddle right now. You don't worry about like these drops, right? It's like 27x, okay, 3,000% gain, guys. You get that from Send Crypto. No one else, okay? No one else will give you this type of setups, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at Wing. So Wing BTC, it is also a new setup, guys. Hopefully you guys not gonna miss this one, right? So if you miss Filecoin, you miss EGLD, you miss FTM, right? You know, you're gonna miss most likely Litecoin, right? So hopefully you know, not financial advice, guys, but hopefully most of the moon boys not gonna miss Wing. So Wing, you take a look at Wing, right? Similar setup, okay? Beautiful setup. It is also one of my top pick for April, right? April, May, June, July, right? And all that good stuff the next like a 3 month. I don't expect it to 2000x 2000% gain, right? Within the next like a few weeks, but we could get that 2000% gain within the next like a few months, right? So you take a look at Wing BTC, beautiful setup, okay? You could look at it as a potential head and shoulder pattern formation, right? Just like what we got from BTC back in 2017, guys. Back in 2018, right? You know, before the breakout, you know, to the upside, right? And also the you know, the breakout back in like March, April 2019, and all that good stuff, right? So beautiful setup. Price action above the 21 EMA, looking to break resistance right here. We already broke above the 21 EMA on a 3-day basis. On a 2-day basis, we do not have any moving average, right? Like 100 EMA above the above price action to give us a tough time. So looks pretty clean. The volume, we take a look at it right here, while we're decreasing back in like December, right, all the way down to January 15, pump to the upside with basically a BZRX, SXP. You remember, guys, we killed BZRX, SXP, you know, TRB. All those are pretty good hold right now. They're going to be breaking out very soon, okay? So I'm just going to repeat it: BZRX, right, SXP, right, and TRB. All right, so so they pumped to the upside up to like February, mid-February, dip down, and basically looking to break our February high. Like if we break this key area, guys, you know, it is just going to be moon time, right? First resistance we're going to be looking for 23,000. Right now we just about like, you know, right there. This sucker is pretty expensive, man. It's like, you know, 7,000 right now, right? 74,000 actually, 74,000. So we're going to be looking for 225,000, give or take, right? Right here, right? 240,000, give or take, right? And after that, we're going to be looking for the nearly 550,000 up to basically 850,000 right here, guys. Right there. Right? And once again, guys, it is not a I'm not in rush with Wing. Even if we get there before end of the year, I'm happy, right? I did not expect like Filecoin to hit like $100 this early, right? I was expecting like maybe like late April, right? But you never know with these suckers, right? So you never know with these suckers. Yeah. So beautiful, guys. Beautiful setup, man. Beautiful setup, right? So you're looking for right here. That's a 10x move just to get there. Okay, just to get there, that's a 10x move, and we got a big wick to the upside, just like Filecoin. So these wicks, they're not there for no reason. Okay, that's 100x, right? So, but let's see. Okay, now let's take a look at the Wing market cap. So Wing, it is just about like 57 million. Market cap is pretty low, right? So when we picked most of our coins, they market cap tend to be below like you know, 60 million. Okay, sometimes like as low as like 7 million, like GoChain. Okay, we picked GoChain like 7 million, 13 million. Sucker is, you know, 100 million right now, and all that good stuff, right? So supply is pretty low, just like Filecoin, right? If you notice, well, let's go ahead and take a look at File. So Filecoin supply is like 60 million, right? So pretty low. It's not like a, you know, 100 billion and all of that good stuff, right? So so you take a look at this one, you know, 1.5 or 1.4 million market cap, 1.5 or 1.4 supply, excuse me, 57 million market cap, 12% on a day, right? So looks pretty good. Take a look at price action, been consolidating, nothing has been going crazy, right? So we got our full review for Wing coin, so we're ready to fly to the moon, right? Ready to fly. Is FTM over? I mean, FTM, I mean, it is still a hold, right? So if you took some profit, just suck it up and let it do the work. The main thing is like to get the profits and keep the rest, right? And move on to the next asset, right? Especially if that's like already 2000%. Let's go ahead and take a look at FTM. So FTM, when we picked it, same setup right here, right? That's when we picked it, but sucker gave us the fake out right here. We just sucked it up and buy the dip at 40 sats, right? And took it all the way up, guys, right here. I was being conservative, but you can see that. That's why I kept saying don't ever sell out, at least leave some, okay? And take a look at it from bottom to top. You got 22,400% gain. Okay, you only get that from Sun Crypto. Live update, guys. Live update. Okay, live update. No nonsense. Live update, guys. No nonsense. So I think we still got some more juice to go. So wait for, as I said, for FTM. Look for the pullback, and we talk about also we talked about yesterday regarding CHR. What we said, CHR gonna be breaking out 30%, 30. You know, don't FOMO on this move, right? What we said yesterday. Look for a 35 or more % gain, right? From FTM, not FTM, but CHR. We talked about it yesterday, right? Because sucker was right at 0.618, right there. Okay, so look for this move back down right here. So we gotta get the confirmation. Right, so we got the pullback 0.618, breakout, retest. Okay, if we get a strong support right here, it is going to the moon. If not, we're gonna suck it up down to 350. All right, guys, I'm just gonna check few of your requests, right? So let's take a look at ADA. So ADA BTC, it is still a support area right here, so nothing crazy. It is just consolidating. I don't see anything bearish so far. You could look for this weird head and shoulder pattern if you want to be bearish, but it is still a hold as of now until we get a clean rejection. Let's see Dash. Dash BTC. So Dash is at it is a support right now, so it is in a green box, so it is time to start accumulating. We got a three-way move pullback, but that might be just a wave 3. Okay, could get 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could get this wave 5. That could be also a WXY correction. Let's just see what we're gonna get from this range in this blue box. So a good range to be accumulating Dash right there. All right, so goodbye. So let's take so Craig, you got like Matic, QSP, OAX. Let's just go ahead and move on with OAX BTC. So OAX BTC is still moving beautifully, right? So I'm holding it, so it's one of my top pick going forward, right? So Beautiful. I mean, it is not going for, but it is one of my top pick for March. Okay, Q2. So beautiful move, looking great on a daily basis. On a 3-day basis, everything looks pretty juicy. Price action ready to go fly like Filecoin. Got some wings like Wingman. Come on, this guy is ready to go. Just suck it up, right? I'm holding it, right? So just let's go ahead and see. So Algo BTC still consolidating. You know, we still got a moonshot you know, potential move right there, so it is still consolidating. Let's see what we're gonna get in April. Still a good hold. Okay, Algo got the job done. We talked about Algo USD when sucker was like 30 cents. I know most of you guys did not pay attention, but I was telling you, Algo, you know, buy the sucker. Okay, it basically 5x, guys. You only get these suckers, like this sucker pump like from Send Crypto, guys, right there. Okay, right there. We talk about Algo. It had a tough time breaking above like 35-40 cents after we broke it, just like SXP before we broke $1. It took us forever to break $1, but after we broke $1, bang. Okay, now we're looking for some crazy prices going in Q2, right? I'm gonna update SXP later on for the premium, right? Let's take a look at BLG for candles. So BLG, Blue Zell, it is one of my top pick also since January, right? So beautiful move, 3-way move. We talk about it. It is a setup in our premium, so it is ready to hit our, you know, first take profits. And been holding Blue Zell since January. Okay, right here, you know, been emphasizing the fact that we got this, you know, double move right here, and we're gonna be flying just like, you know, just like a Filecoin. Okay, and it is still a good hold, right? Beautiful move. 5-day, we're about to break above the 100 EMA right here on the 5-day chart, and we're about to close the 5-day candle on in like 7 days, right? So everything looks pretty good. 10-day, I mean, look at the 3 weeks time frame, guys. We just closed above the 21 EMA, man. This sucker is gonna fly within the next few weeks, man. Let's take a look at Harmony. Bang, guys, take a look at Harmony. Okay, you get this type of move from Send Crypto, top to bottom, guys. That's a home run call right there, 2,500%. You just huddle. That's the only thing you need to do. Don't worry about the hourly. We don't worry about the 15 minutes. We don't worry about none of that. We worry about the macro scale. 2,500% gain versus BTC. Okay, so if you want to join the premium, link of the Discord group in you know, in the description. You can definitely join the premium group by getting my most beautiful setups, right, from this alt, right? You take a look at on a 10-day basis, looked great. 7 days back, I check all these time frames. I just don't talk about them, right? Because it'll make my live stream longer, right? But I check them all constantly. Okay, so beautiful bull flag right here. As soon as we broke above right there, just about like 30-40 sats right there, that's when I won my premium group, and I said, guys, it's time to load up. It's time to load up. It's time to load up more, guys. Bang. Okay, bang. It is still a good hold. Okay, it is still a good hold. I'm not saying to go ahead and buy it, but it is still a good hold. Let's take a look at FET, BTC, Fetch AI, right? I already gave you the setups, right? For 7 days, look good. We're above the 100 EMA. Oh my gosh, look at this guy, man. Look at the 21-day chart, right? We just closed, almost closed above resistance right there, right there, right? Almost. Okay, we're not quite yet above 1250. 1250 was our resistance, right? That was our target right here. We're not closing above it yet. We just need to close above it, at least on a 5-day time frame, right? So yeah, let's see if like we can close above 1250 tonight, and we could get a moonshot borrow some wings from wing and fly like a Filecoin to the moon, right? Beautiful move, okay? Got target all the way up to 3,000 sats, okay? But guys, remember, we got in right here, so not financial advice to go ahead and buy right here. So the setup is like for those you know, people you know, being those people who've been buying the dips, okay, and you know, already up like 400% or 300% and all of that good stuff, right? 700% up if you've been buying like 150 to 200 sats range, as we said, right? 600% up, guys. 600% up from Cent Crypto. Thanks a lot, man. This guy just gave me 17,000 COP, man. Thanks a lot. What you looking for, Kendras? I already answered your question, right? So Blue Zell. So guys, don't forget to hit the likes, right? Don't forget to hit the likes, guys. You hit the likes, right? The live stream gonna be longer, okay? But if you don't hit the likes, right? Remember, guys, you're not getting you're getting free analysis, and you're getting you know, some crazy targets, not like 10% targets, right? So make sure to hit the likes if you guys want to make the live stream longer and get like some crazy altcoin moon targets, right? The more you hit the likes, the better targets I'm gonna give you guys. I'm telling you guys, I got a lot of setups and I can take all of them, okay? I can take all of it, right? So it doesn't cost me anything to basically give you guys not financial advice, but to give you my opinion, right? My opinion, not to get wrecked. My opinion, not to get wrecked, remember. Thanks a lot, Tails. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. So let's go ahead and take a look at Crazy Young. We're gonna take a look at Jason. Thanks a lot, Jason. Thanks a lot, Jason. Thanks a lot, man. Mark is asking for Dent. Let's take a look at Dent on. So Dent is flying, so it is still a good hold, right? Right now we just about like 2, 4, 6, 8, 20 sats, right? Already broke the June 2019, so we could be looking for like 50 sats next, just about like July 2018. Let's take a look at Crazy Young, not Crazy Young, but Young, Mr. Young and Kavish, looking for RSR. RSR, I already gave you a 170 target. We hit 170. RSR, we hit 170 target right here, right? 180, 170, right? On my other layout, it says 170, but one says 170. We hit 175, give or take, right? So it is still pretty bullish. It moves like VChain, so it moved with VChain. So it's still a good hold. So guys, I'm about, let's see, ICXBTC. So ICXBTC, we're still looking for the moonshot. Let's take a look at 3-day. I don't like the 5-day. The moonshot on the 3-day is ready, so we're just ready to blast up. We just need BTC to cool off, right? And we got this triangular formation, just like guys. I told you about ENJ, right? ENJ. Before the breakout, I showed you live. Sucker was gonna break out live right here. Showed you live, right here. That's when I told you we're gonna pump all the way up to 3,500 sats, right? To 3,700. Okay, sucker did it like in like less than 10 days, right? So ICX is gonna moon. I just don't know when it's gonna moon, right? Link is 5% up. I'm loving my link. Okay, I'm loving my link. Loving my Filecoin too. Let's see. EOS. I'm liking EOS more and more. I'm gonna give you guys a short video update regarding EOS, because macro scale for EOS is it is gonna go ballistic, right? I just don't know when, but it is gonna go crazy, just like a XTZ, right? So let's take a look at EOS USD. Let's take a look at on, I think, OKX as the EOS. EOS looks pretty ready, right? So on the macro scale, it looks pretty, I mean, it's, you see the type of setup we got on Filecoin at the bottom, right around like a $20, and the one we got from FTM, and the one we got from EGLD, right? Same setup. EOS just giving you a big accumulation range on the macro scale on the 3 weeks time frame. Okay, that's the same exact setup, guys. I mean, the timing is different, right? This is a 3 weeks time frame, and it is like moving sideways, right? That's sideways, guys. That's nothing but sideways, right? So that's the setup we're gonna be looking for. And even if we're gonna be like very moderate, right, not looking for any moonshot, right, we could be looking for 1-to-1 extension, just going to be $13. 1.618 extension going to be like $39. But we already talked about all that good stuff, right? EOS, we already got the setup. Like in our premium, what we said was like, if we pump right here, we're gonna drop back down to 3.5 to a $4 range, reaccumulate. Okay, let's see. So let's check EOS. So we updated our EOS analysis, right? What we said was like, you know, EOS retested March lows, right? Closing prices, and you know, if we break below blah blah blah, it's gonna be good, right? See right here. So you know, by range. So if price action breaks out above like you know, 4.5, wait for a retest of 3 to 3.5 for add-on. If you take a look at it, we talk about it right here. So we're gonna break above this range, retest it before we go into the moon, right? So that's exactly what we did for EOS, exactly that. And we updated this like December 24th. Okay, so we're not giving like random targets, right? So joins and crypto, if you want this moonshot, EOS gonna moonshot, right? It is just a matter of time. So what we did was like, we pump above right here, we pump actually all the way up to $5 and retested like 3 to 3.5. Okay, and now we're just looking for the next move up, right? Could be quarter. Filecoin 30%, man. File is making me excited right here, guys. Beautiful. Tron 17% up too. All right, so I don't know, I don't follow Pundi. I will take a look at it, but Pundi, you know, it has a lot of hype, so it is definitely going to do well, right? So all right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? Hopefully you guys enjoy the live stream. Don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to let's take a look at a successful investor. You gotta ask your question early if you're watching, right? Ask your question early, that way I can see it, right? So Ethereum Classic looks pretty good. Double bottom at the 3-day 21 EMA. You got a potential triangular breakout right here. So just like EGLD. So keep an eye on it. So beautiful move. If we wick to the downside, just suck it up. We can still pump to the upside, right? What else? Neo. Let's take a look at Neo. So Neo, similar move, right? Triangular formation. Looks pretty strong. It did not retest the 3-day 21 EMA, while the rest of the market retested the 3-day 21 EMA. Some of them even retested 5-day 21 EMA. But Neo looks pretty strong right here. Okay, just need to get a nice closing above like a 45 on a 3-day basis, right? I mean, crypto, I told you, man. I mean, we had a target up to like 69, you know, for Filecoin. So $39-$40 was just like first take profit. It dipped down. You buy the dip and look for the 69. Right before we hit $69, I updated my premium and said we're gonna take it up to like a $90 to $100, take profit and buy the dip again, right? That way, you know, you keep accumulating your coins, increasing your holding by 10 to 20% every pump. Okay, and the sucker is pumping at the same time and you're holding more asset. Okay, for instance, you got 100 Filecoin and you sell, you know, at $100. Let's say you sell everything, right? Like a Wonder Boy, you sell all 100 Filecoins, right? And you buy back at $80. Now you got like 120 Filecoins, and Filecoins right now is at 120, 130. You see what I'm saying? But I don't recommend like to sell everything. Maybe sell a portion, 30, 40, 50%, and then buy back the dip. That's safer. Because sometimes you might be slipping and you wake up, these suckers like pump like 50% and you're going to have to chase it higher. More likes equal to a longer streaming. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 more minutes to see if you guys going to give me more likes. XTZ. BTC. XTZ, guys, I'm still accumulating XTZ. I told you, when this sucker pump, man, all of you guys gonna be like, whoa, look at this, man. That's another file type of a setup right here. That's exactly when I gave you Filecoin. Same exact setup when file was at 58,000 sats. Okay, 58,000 sats. That's when we said buy the dip. So XTZ is ready to get the job done, right? And it is gonna be fast and, you know, beautiful. Okay, it is still a good hold. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man.